Hey everybody, I'm the HappyCabbie, and today we're going to be responding to SpikeBravo. Yes, it appears he wants to start it up again. The title of this video is called HappyCabbie's Death Threat Slander. Now first of all, let's get one thing out of the way. SpikeBravo lost his account due to a flagging for the video titled HappyCabbie the Sadistic Invalid. If you want to see a copy of that video, I have posted it here in case anybody wants to see it. That's his video in entirety, unedited, right there. Now, I disagree with that flagging. In my opinion, someone should not be flagged simply for criticizing me. What he should have been suspended for is dropping docs. And that's what it, and I've got screenshots of annotations on his videos. Links are down below if you want to see that. Dropping docs is something that you should not do on the internet, and threatening to do that, that is something that you should be suspended for. So the SpikeBravo channel being suspended, I support that decision. However, he was suspended for the wrong reasons. I just want to make that clear. But anyway, let's go ahead and get on into his video.
I want to talk a little bit about an issue that I thought was dead, but unfortunately is not.
It's only dead because you keep bringing it up. When's the last time I made a video about you? I made a video about you when you went after me again. See, this is how it works. You want me to leave you alone, you know, quit going after me, and then I leave you alone. But when you post videos, I respond. See, that's how it works.
And she basically posted a link to me of that video that Cabbie did, known as the SpikeBravo death threat video. Now, here's the funny thing. I never gave my side of the story in regards to that video. Well, I did, but the video that I did was flagged, as well as every other video that I did on the subject of the trauma and the issue of HappyCabbie that I actually posted.
Well, to my knowledge, you've never responded to this in video. However, you have posted on the YouTube help forums. Links to that is going to be down below, and also in the comments of your video, in which I'm reading, and I quote, "I only have my word. Of course, I'll remind everyone that they did not see any of the show before the bit HappyCabbie ripped, edited, and posted. You actually think I'm stupid enough to literally death threat someone on the internet. Also, I did not specifically say HappyCabbie. It was general enough that it could have been anybody. Hell, it could have been half the shoppers at Walmart on a given day." So the video could have been about anybody. Okay, I would now like to play for you the unedited version. The reason why there was an edited version is because I wanted the video to post as quickly as possible, because then I was going to go down to the police station, which is where I went to as soon as the video was posted. Anyway, here is the entire version right over here.
A polite conversation shouldn't take more than a half hour, maybe an hour, depends on how quickly we can cut the fat, so to speak, or chew the fat. What's the colloquialism? Cut the fat or chew the fat? I forgot. Cut to the chase. Yes, that's good. That's, yeah. Cut to the chase. Cut to the chase. Yes. You know what? This is really durable, sticky duct tape. So when I get up to when I'm in the woods, I can probably actually use it to help put a shelter together. I'm just gonna have a conversation with him, that's all. I'm just gonna have a conversation. Just a conversation, because I know he's watching. He pulled some bullshit. He called up Freedom's Phoenix and told somebody that I had gotten a death threat. So, I don't know what that was about. I was like, what the fuck? Basically, it was that he didn't like seeing the fact that I was on TV at one of those protests. So he got freaked out. No, actually what he did is he said, and I just heard this from one of my fellow activists, apparently he called and said that somebody had made a death threat against me, but they had emailed him. Apparently, you know, either my boss or one of his buddies thought that Cabbie was on his side. Apparently the email told him that he had to be, basically the email said to him that he had to be in a public place for 48 hours. Yeah, for whatever reason. No, the death threat was against me. Somebody apparently emailed a death threat about me to him. Apparently they said, Cabbie, we need you to be in a public place for X amount of hours. That's funny. That's funny. He's just looking out for you. He gets rid of my YouTube channel. He destroys my BlogTV channel. He makes slanderous video after slanderous video about me, and you want to claim he's looking out for me? That's insane. That's insane! Do you know how insane that is? Do you know how insane that is? Huh? I said, do you know how insane that is? Don't know. Frankly, I think it was either him that made it up or one of his troll buddies. I'm just gonna have a conversation with him. That's all I'm gonna do. I spent like a half hour at a sharp this. Exactly. Funny. Funny, funny, funny. I don't think there was a death threat. I think it was just his sick little mind playing fucking jokes. Besides, when I'm gone, I won't have to worry about any of that. None of that. Maybe that was just an advertisement for a mod. I don't know what the hell. It's fucking whacked out. But I do wonder... No. I'm leaving Phoenix tomorrow. Like anybody actually cares. No, I really don't think they do. I think it's like seeing a car wreck. You look at the car wreck, you can't help but see. The thing though is, if you've ever seen the way Germans fight or think, see, there's examples of this in World War II diaries where somebody gets pissed off and they wait months, even years, before actually doing anything to the person that pissed them off. That way the person has time to forget about it. Well, I did lose my job right after I let him stay with me, so. But see, I'm not going to mention anybody by name, because if I do, it'll get my BlogTV channel shut down like the last one. I just wish more people were in here. Because you know, every time I post a video of somebody, and I don't know who, I think it's Spot, gives it 1 star. It's him, my boss, Cabbie, the Butcher. Too bloody. It's not the Butcher is not a sexy name. Cuddy. That's a girl's name. Slasher. Slashy. Slasher or Slashy? I need a sexy name for my knife. Just a second, let me do the name.
Now, is there any doubt in your mind that he was talking about me? Especially when you say this in your video.
And then of course HappyCabbie tries to silence my speech because every time I make a video about it, he's like, oh, trolls, onward, we must flag this and ban this because, you know, God forbid I make him look stupid. God forbid I show how stupid he really is. People like HappyCabbie, he's an idiot. Idiot!
Oh, and in response to another comment that you left on your video, I was not logged in as a person by the name of Ashley. The person that I was logged in as is, well, I was actually a perma-op in your room, if that gives you a clue. Why do you think I was in your BlogTV room anyway? Because you were threatening to drop my docs. I had actually complained to BlogTV that I have a person on YouTube saying that he's going to go on BlogTV dropping my docs. BlogTV sent me a response and said, we can't do anything until he does it. Therefore, I actually had to catch you in the act. Fortunately, you made this all too easy due to the fact that you recorded so much of the evidence that I sent over to BlogTV, including where you dropped my docs right here. Okay, for some reason it's not letting me rip this video, but nevertheless, this is a SpikeBravo on his BlogTV page. It is RWM Tiger and Trolls, recorded on February 6, 2010. Basically, around 2 minutes and 40 seconds into the video is when he drops my docs. And here we go.
I got reported for TOS. Video of HappyCabbie, or Dragons, as his real name is. And, I took it down within 8 hours. But put it up there. He featured it on his fucking channel, and it was there for 48 hours. And I fucking even emailed him. I said, take this off your fucking featured. So they were, even though the video was private, and 8 hours after it was posted, it was still being shown on channel for 48 hours. That's one of the things I got.
Those were flagged and taken down, and my channel was suspended, and this went on for quite a few months, actually. At one point, Cabbie had over 20 videos of me, which were basically slandering me, making me look stupid, making me look like some kind of delusional, insane monster.
Oh, I can stick my hand in a hot stove burner and not be burned. I must be God.
If genocide ever happens on the part of the government, I'm going for it.
An evening's
Entertainment, but fucking my dog while down to a shot of Jack Daniels and fecal matter. No. I'm so fucking sick.
Okay, let's talk about the 20 or so slanderous videos. You and I both know that most of these videos we worked on together when you were living in my apartment, and this is what you had to say about those videos. So just remember, when there are balloon caricatures doing impersonations of you on YouTube, just think happy thoughts.
Instead of the homicidal rage that I feel, where I
That is correct.
take a thumbtack to them. Well, and it's about being...
And besides, I've also ran each and every video by you before I posted it.
It's just exactly, and it's fine.
Second of all, when you moved out, you and I went on BlogTV, and this is what you had to say then.
You don't really have any videos on your site that are going to do that much damage to me, compared to what the trolls and what Jamie Demeter and his ilk are putting up.
And again, can you point to a video that slanders you? All I'm doing is simply replaying your words. For example, just for the lulz, here's a little snippet of you.
Let's all be intellectually honest and realize that there are a lot of people in this day and age who are mediocre. There's not one exceptional thing about them in any way, shape, or form. They're the ones you see working at taco stands. They're the ones you see working at car washes. They're the ones you see working at convenience stores. I'm tired of the level of ignorance that I see on YouTube. I'm tired of the level of ignorance that I see in the world. I'm tired of people who are so sure of themselves, and yet at the same time so utterly ignorant about the concepts that they expound upon.
Let's talk about women, specifically women who are the bottom feeders of the female world. Let's talk about somebody like, say, I don't know, Katie's Opinion. If not for YouTube, you'd be on the street corner in Philly somewhere, selling your little body for chump change to buy crack to feed your ego needs. Because let's face it, Katie, you are one idiotic little bitch. That's right. I'm fucking in hitter mode.
And then you wonder why you got so many people angry at you over the internet. Because of stuff like that. And also like this.
I know that a full-time 9-to-5 job is not what's in it for me. I know that about myself. You know, there were things that went on while I was his roommate. Things that I will never discuss. Because they were simply so perverse and bizarre and sickening and degrading.
You recorded it. This is called Cabbie's Foot Fetish. It was recorded on February 10th, 2010. Let's see what he has to say.
You know, I don't think, you know what, I never asked for the computer. I didn't even want the computer.
You're using it.
Because I know Happy's kind. And when I say that I know his kind, I know how people like him operate. They do good things because they expect to be paid back.
Get to the part where I molested you.
Yeah, I assumed he said it was a gift. He said it was a gift, but I get all these people screaming at me to give him money. Just to keep giving and giving and giving and giving. Oh, Spike, you're supposed to sacrifice to everybody else.
Who's telling you to give me money?
You know, I'm kind of thinking it might have been a homosexual thing because
Here it comes.
buy your fucking roommate a goddamn computer.
Hey now. Come on, you sexy bitch.
Yeah, exactly. I gave him my time. I mean, yeah, basically. I was crimping his lifestyle of looking at feet on the internet, looking at small children's feet on the internet.
Oh, now it's small children. Okay, I love it.
That's not even a life. The only reason I'm still fucking here in Phoenix is all that goddamn court bullshit. Small children, watch it. Don't make accusations. Cabbie's wonderful.
I love it.
Okay, Patrick. Okay, you know what? When somebody's touching my feet and getting sexually aroused by touching my feet, and I'm not even fucking aware of it because I'm a that is rape. It is. It's a violation of my personal boundaries. It's a violation of my body. And if you don't like it, if you don't think so, well, that's your problem, not mine.
It's like, wait a minute, haven't I made it clear? Hasn't he made it clear through his Slander videos that he doesn't like me and I don't like him and I want nothing to do with him?
Well, let's review, shall we? When you moved out in October, you sent a whole bunch of messages to a lot of people, close friends of mine. Of course, a lot of them forwarded the messages back to me, and I didn't say anything. I never made it public. In November, when you announced, it's like, hey, you got a job, you need some bus money to get to California to go to the job, I posted a video, in fact, the link to it is down below, and telling people to donate money to the PayPal. And, of course, you got the help that you needed to get to California, and lo and behold, there was no job, but, you know, what are you going to do? I didn't make public that we were feuding until January, and that was about the time when you did that SpikeBravo, the HappyCabbie, the sadistic invalid. Even prior to that, I uploaded a video titled There's No Feud Between Us, simply because I didn't want anybody fucking with you. It is only when you kept making videos that I finally responded, and lo and behold, someone flagged your video and it was taken down. And I already stated that I disagreed with the fact that your video should have been flagged. Let's go ahead and talk about the other videos. Why am I not wanting to take these videos down? Well, first of all, most of them are parodies. Most of these things are skits that we worked on together. Of course, videos such as the SpikeBravo death threat and also defending myself against accusations. Those two videos are very important, and I'm going to tell you why. When you moved in, there were a bunch of people who sent me messages warning me about you. Now, who was I going to trust? A person standing right in front of me or somebody anonymous on the internet? They didn't have any real concrete evidence or anything like that. All they said is like, hey, he did this, and I'd ask you about it, and you said, no, I never did it. This time we have actual video proof. When I was no longer able to afford to provide a place for you to live, that's when you turned on me. And now as far as the fact that your claims that you had to be constantly cleaning up the apartment, it's a studio apartment. In fact, here's a annotations, not annotations, but links down below. One titled "The Home is a Total Mess," and then two, when you finally clean the place up. It takes me 20 minutes to clean a studio apartment. Shouldn't take you any longer than that. You had a roof over your head. You had electricity. I was paying for the telephone. We had telephone with the apartment for a while. Then when they switched that off, it's like, okay, I got a telephone for the both of us to use. And I didn't really use the telephone that much. It was mostly just to help you with your job search.
Hey YouTubers, how's it going? Today, in order to assist with my job hunt, I went ahead and I bought a disposable phone. It's a track phone, and I got it at Walmart for about $15. And then I got 60 minutes to put on it. Now, Happy was making the argument that because I have a cell phone, landlines really aren't that useful. But in a situation where you're kind of not really doing too good with the employment and you have to contact unemployment offices, disability offices, other government offices, which generally put you on hold, and you can burn 20 minutes just being on hold. Now, I don't know about you, but if I'm on a cell phone, that's an expensive 20 minutes. Whereas if you're on a landline and you're calling them, it's not really that much because landlines are so much cheaper than cell phones. Now, Happy, what was your argument for the landline?
What I said is that, in my opinion, you getting a cell phone was a needless expense because you currently do not have unemployment coming in anymore. You don't have food stamps coming in anymore. Your only income now is blood plasma. And with your expenses such as your high bike and also your storage shed in California, okay, I don't think you can afford this cell phone. And I'm already paying for this phone that serves all of your needs. And then when I couldn't provide for you anymore, that's when you turned on me. And you've been a thorn in my side ever since. You keep making new accounts and posting videos, which is fine. You can post videos about me all you want. But then don't be surprised when I respond. That's how it works.
Was the fact that this major YouTuber, who is somebody I would like to do collabs with, somebody who I respect, somebody who I would like to be friends with, and she researches we all do it when we're on YouTube. We find somebody who we think, oh, I wonder what this person's like, and we watch their videos, we look at their comments, we try to figure out what kind of a person are they. And because of the slander videos that Cabbie has of me, people think, there are some people who still think I'm a monster. If I was half the monster you say I am? then you would need to do your best to find the brightest bit of truth to dwell in, lest I steal in from the shadows and wrap iron chains around your wrists and throat. A physical symbology of what you already are. And his goal is to slander. His goal is to destroy my character. His goal is to destroy my reputation.
You want to know how you improve your reputation? You improve your reputation by being reputable. By how you conduct yourself around others, in this case on the internet. Now yes, you did post a death threat. You can deny it all you want, but it's there, everybody saw it. Now, does this mean that you can never move on from this? No. Instead of saying it's like, well, I never did it, I was joking around, or it could have been anybody, it was not about HappyCabbie, when clearly it was. Just say it's like, hey, it was a lapse in judgment, and I want to move on. And that's fine. There are things that can never be undone, and this death threat is one of them. This is something that people do need to know about you, that this is something that you are capable of doing when you feel that you have no other options. Now, if somebody wants to work with you on YouTube, that is their decision, but they need to know what they're getting their hands into. Had such videos been available when you moved in with me, things certainly would have been a lot different. And that's all I have to say.